All, welcome again to my channel that's called The Lively. If you like my channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel Lively as much as possible for you. So today's topic is afterlife. What do you mean by the afterlife? Afterlife, that means one, we have to die and we have to be in a state where we are not dead and alive also thereafter until we reborn again. So in this gap, this is called afterlife. So today's topic is afterlife. So it's a terrific topic. Just go on and see what I'm just going to tell you right now. So what do you mean by the first question is what is afterlife? Already I have said there's a cycle of the life and there's a cycle of the death. That means that not only for the cycle is not for the life, but cycle of the death also, and together we call it as the cycle of the life and death. That means we have to born again, the fresh birth. We just spend our whole lifetime. There is some untimely death also, some timely death also. Thereafter, after the death is the passage of the afterlife. When the death happens, then after we have to enter into the domain that's called the afterlife. We have to decide there. It may be that we have to reborn again by following the path of the smoke, or we are going back to our the absolute spirit. That means these are the liberations. In the Hindu terms, it's called the moksha. So Mahamoksha, Mahanibbana, in Buddhism it's called. So this is the afterlife. Generally, what happens? Not all the people go back to the return back to the absolute spirit or the Holy Spirit. They have to decide there, and they went here and there. Like the ghost and the spirit. Someone have the great and the happy afterlife, peaceful afterlife. They are the stable spirit. Someone has some reckless afterlife. They become the ghost and the demons and the spirit, and they disturb all the people around everywhere and there. So afterlife is very much important in everyone's life. To have a good afterlife, you should have something good deeds in your life. Okay, no negative deeds. So what happens one day? When one dies, the physical body is destroyed, but the soul that remains active in the spirit, that can be destroyed. Spirit is indestructible, as it's saying in all the scriptures. The spirit enters into a domain that's called afterlife. An Egyptian belief also, Hindu and Buddhist belief also. That means he is not dead at all. The physical body has died, but he is alive again. But there is no physical form of the body. So he is not going to enter into a zone that's called the afterlife. What happens in the afterlife? Afterlife is automatically a normal state for the spirit also. He has seen his normal life also, and he is now entering into his afterlife. He's seen everything also, but he has no physical body. This afterlife, it may be some special realm also on this earth also. There may be some special realms where the spirits go back, as it stated in difficult scriptures, in different scriptures. Sorry. In Egyptian mythology also, you can say that there is, according to his past deeds, the person has to enter into the afterlife, and the door is locked, and he has to give something. He has to pay something for that. The family member has to pay something for that, so the person has some good afterlife. Okay, so in this way, this afterlife has a tremendous effect and tremendous importance in Egyptian mythology also. And in Hindu mythology, the person has to enter into the afterlife. The afterlife may be some kind of things like in the different kind of the realm. It may be a human-like realm. It may be very much disturbing places. So in this way, what happens, and with some other disturbing spirits also, you have to decide there. So it's also very much important. If you follow the Buddhist truth, there is lots of stories telling the afterlife. The person has died but not having a good afterlife, that the family member has to pay something to the god or something to the Brahmin, so that the person has a good afterlife. So okay, so these are all the beliefs. The Islamic belief is also that when the person dies, it suddenly doesn't enter into a body. There is some count of the days that for such period the person resides within which the places the person has died. He went here and there as surrounding that place also. So according to the Islamic belief also, the person is not completely dead. That means in physical body he is died, but he is not dead in his spiritual body. The past karma and the afterlife. The past karma, it has typical and the several other kind of importance. If you have done something wrong with somebody, and that means the out of the norms and out of the laws, and that's completely wrong. Okay, and that shouldn't be done. That's a negative karma has been done by you. You can't have a good afterlife. You will enter a zone that is disturbing place automatically, according to all the beliefs also. So what happens, and you also become a disturbing spirit. Disturbs each and everyone also. Sometimes called the person has not been liberated completely, or he's not been granted the liberation by the God himself. So In this way, all other bodies, they become completely very much disturbed, and the family members have to pray for the god, or to worship the god, or to offer something to the brahmin, or the god, so that the person has some kind of a good afterlife. The ghost life. In the afterlife, what happens? Sometimes suicided. There have been some self-harming autolytic activities and intentional death by one's own willing, especially for the suicide cases. That doesn't enter a good zone and good realm. They remain with all other disturbing spirits, the hell spirits, and all other things in places where every kind of nonsense and nuisances and past negative actions and their um, results are there. So they can't live properly in the afterlife, and they become the ghosts. They used to disturb all the children, all the family member, and then this become a horrible, terrific story. The doorway to a happy afterlife. If you just want to have a good afterlife, you should do everything good in your life. You should do everything which is righteous, okay? And you should have some good beliefs in yourself, so as to have a good afterlife, for you also and for other members also. That will have some effect in your family also. Thanks for watching for this video. I request to all of you to like, share, and subscribe my channel lively as much as possible. For this video, I want to thank you all again.